Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's an exciting day. I just want to give you guys an update on what's happening in the market. Guys, here is a golden opportunity. We're looking at Solo. The company goes by Electrameccanica. Now, I created a video, I believe, 6, 7 months back. In the summer of 2020, when I tell everyone that we need to get some shares of Electrameccanica, and also we need to get some shares of Blink Charging Co. It's just around the same time I recommended both stocks. However, we saw that Blink and that moved up faster from $3.50. Now we see that it goes all the way up to $63 per share. Now, however, Electrameccanica is still on the board, guys. It's trading at $8 as we can see, and we have seen it touches $13 per share, and we saw that pull back. Now, in the last few months, we saw the stock going up and down a bit. It goes with the flow of the market. Now, with the announcement of the new president, we see the focus is now strictly on electric. Guys, there's no turning back from this point, right? All these electric companies that do have values, a great value that they didn't have before. We can see that the traditional companies are changing their mindset and how they do business in terms of the traditional type of vehicles. Electrameccanica is known for more of a solo vehicle, meaning that a one-person vehicle. However, they do have a roadster as well that they pride themselves in competing in the long run, guys. And the stock right now, the main point I want to get across is that the stock is trading at $8. As you can see, the price is going up to 18 just now. Hopefully today we should see it crosses over 8.50, if not $9 per share. But the main point I want to drive home is that I recommend this stock from when it was trading at around $1.80. I created another video when it breaks $3.40, and I let people know that keep in mind. Now, I do have some shares. I don't really talk about it much because I'm not selling those shares. I'm just waiting for the day on when it goes to the prices that it should goes out to. Now, I know they're focusing that this vehicle is for someone that's traveling to and from home, right, to the office, or someone coming in the city on a business trip, or for mail couriers or any kind of pizza delivery guys or any kind of serviceman will utilize this type of vehicle because it's small, it's cheaper compared to some of the others. I highly see this vehicle will be very popular for any kind of mail couriers, like the USPS or Canada Post in the future, probably. As more and more of these vehicles start get available, guys, I think it's definitely going to start to go up. Now, again, it's only my opinion. I cannot tell you guys what to do and how to invest. But from my thinking, you can see from back in the summer, like in spring, right? We can see the price moves up from April to May. We see spikes up to like 250, and then we saw it came down. Then we see spikes up to that nice like 350. All right. So just around here, I start recommending this stock. Right. As soon as it crosses over $3, I'm like, okay, guys, we need to start paying a little bit more attention to this stock. Now, we did saw back in November, it went up as high as $13.60, and then it closed off the day for $10.80, and it's been on a back pedal since. Right. We understand that, but the main thing what I'm trying to say, guys, and the company is a great company that we need to start consider. They definitely have a huge upside left. It's one of the only few companies that left for us to make big bucks off EV stocks. Now we understand we could continue to make money off Plug and Blink and Geely or the other guys out there, right? But at this price is very, very cheap. Right. And I don't want to put too many technicals on it. I just want you guys to think about it. Now, I did watch an interview back in November with the CEO, Mr. Paul, and he was actually speaking some real life facts to why the vehicle would be successful in terms of the price, in terms of where the economy is going, where the environment is going. There's different factors that I think would play a big part in the vehicle. Now, Just to break down a few things, we can see the numbers. We can see what the candlestick is telling us, how the stock is trading. We saw in November it spikes up to $13. We saw the pullback. It has been on a stagnant in the 650 to on $8 range. Okay, we have the odd days when it crossed over $9, but then it pulled back in $8. So it's testing nine twice. We can see on January 12th, and also we saw on January 25th, which was yesterday, like 2 days ago, on Monday. So we saw it starting to test $9 per share, and we saw this similar movement with Polar as well. It tested 9 2 3 times, and then we just wake up the next day and jumps to 13 14, and then it carries up to 20 and then 30 at that point. Now I do own shares in Solo, Electrameccanica, and I'm thinking I'm keeping those shares. The real facts, because at the end of the day, I did still consider an electric vehicle, and the price at $8, it's a no-brainer for me. It's the same mindset I had when I bought into Neo. Now, when I bought into Neo, Neo was trading originally, I could say 2 3 years back, it was trading in the $10, right? And then it started to drop, and then I exited Neo at $6, around 680. I forget the exact number, right? And then I was pissed at the time, but when I saw that Neo went to $1.50, I think $1.48. At that point, to me, was a no-brainer because I lost like $3.50 per share previously. So for me to go back in at $1.50, and it was electric vehicle, right? And with the upside to it, that was a no-brainer. And we saw that Neo move from $1.50 to how much, right? $66 at one point. So we got to take these chances and these opportunity. Each person know their own strengths, right? And where the finances at. So I can't really tell you to do it or not, but you have to know where you are. But in terms of Electramechanica and the vehicle, and the main thing that I like about it, it has a range of 100 miles. Okay, so the battery definitely could, um, I could guarantee you, somewhat a range of up to 100 miles. Now, compared to Tesla, you're paying 20% of the price of a Tesla. I would say 30% the price of a Tesla. So 100 miles is not that bad. Okay. Now, the next thing as well, it has 53 horsepower because the vehicle is considered more of like a motorcycle category, not really a car. So that part I understand as well. And then the next thing as well, um, in terms of the battery, we saw that battery is what 17 kilowatt battery. I think it's around 17.3 kilowatt battery. So the battery is sufficient enough, right? And in terms of the value, I think it's averaging between 17.8 to 18.5 on like 40 cars. So those are basic facts that I think will plays a big part. We know the charging could last anywhere from like 2.5 hours up to 7 hours in that range. So I see in the future like the mail carriers or any kind of delivery, whether it's the last mile logistics, for packages, um, food delivery people or anything in that nature, or technicians, right? You may have technicians where the tool bag goes somewhere to fix in the city. It's easy to park. It's small. It's convenient. So those are the facts that I think for anyone that's looking at the stock, don't just look at the numbers right now, but look at the potential. Um, and I think this, especially on the government as well. If we look at that part, we could see parking guys, we could see police officers that doing like intercity patrolling, right? It could work for those facts. So if you're looking at this vehicle right now, I don't want to say too much. I want you to do some research to make up your mind to see if this is something you'd like to add. But me personally, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm keeping my shares for now at $8. Even if it goes to $4 per share, I'm still holding, right? Because we don't sell when it drops, we sell when it goes up at a price that we have in mind. Now, in the long run, definitely we know that all of these stocks, if they survive to stay afloat, and they will break 20, they will break 30, and they will break 40 at some point, right? So if you're looking for the 50, right, I'm trying to get at least a 30 times my investment in this one, right? So we saw it's possible. I did the same with Neo, and I did the same with Blink. So let's see, and I almost did the same with Tesla as well. If you consider that I got it at around 185 per share. So that would be like $37 per share. And then now it's trading over $800. So I did it big with most of those electric companies. Again, guys, you do not need to be a Wall Street guy or someone that's educated a lot in financial to see. And the basic, my background, I'm from a tech background. I'm a little biased when it comes to tech stocks. And the thing with EV too, because it is considered in the tech sector. So maybe that's why I'm so good at choosing the right companies. But in terms of software as well, I've hit a few bangers. When you think about with Datadog, with Snow Days, um, Fastly, like all those company, I hit really home run with them. So, and of course with Uber and Lyft, I told people back in May, June that get these shares below $20. They're trading in the 15, 16. You got to get these shares, right? And it's the same thing right now with Electrameccanica. It's trading at $8 range in the $8 range. Which is since we're talking, the stock is actually up 20 cents. Right. So this is a good sign, guys. Make sure you capitalize. Now I'm gonna leave by the day by saying, right, let's trade smart for 2021. Let's have a plan in place. Let's try to make as much as we can this year. If you do have any stocks that you have out there, guys, don't hold back. Share it in the comments so other people could chive on, could see what's happening as well. Now, until next time, guys, please like, please share, please subscribe, of course, to help this channel grow, and let's make a lot of money for 2021.